Richard, right here.
Come in.
Hello, how
Hi.
are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good afternoon, Nikki Garza.
I'm Nikki. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Can I take a seat?
Please.
Great. So my name is Richard Frazao.
Nice to
I'm
meet
here
you.
with Neil TSB. Are
Okay.
you familiar with my
A little bit. Raphael told me a little bit about you guys, but can you tell me a little bit more?
Yes, well, beforehand, I want to give you my card, so if you
Okay.
have any questions after a meeting, feel
Awesome.
free to contact me, okay?
Cool. Thank you.
And do you mind if I take notes throughout
Please
this
do,
time?
yeah.
Perfect. So, you're saying, sorry, you wanted a little bit of information on Neil TSB?
Yeah. Raphael told me a little bit, but if you could kind of go a little bit more in depth about you.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of information on what Salambis can offer, but we, like currently, my little bit of background is that I'm the senior account executive for Salambis. We are actually one of the first software company to come out for salon management.
Okay.
Did you know that?
I did not know
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So we have a lot of experience under our belt. So it's
Cool.
pretty, it's really high tech. It's really meant to really help your business grow, and we want to be a tool for you.
Cool. Awesome.
As well as I want to thank you for your time as well. Thank you for sitting here with
You're
me.
welcome. Yeah.
And how's your business going? Tell me a little bit about your business.
It's good. I think with kind of the the new policy between Cuba and the U.S. I
Correct.
think it's I think business is only going to go up. I think it's going to start being a very exciting next few months and years.
Yeah, it's I actually saw in the news as well. I think the Carnival just agreed.
Oh really? I didn't even know. I
Oh
didn't even
really?
hear
Yeah,
that.
Carnival just agreed that they were gonna go to Cuba. So you're gonna have a
Amazing.
cruise line going straight to Cuba. I mean, that's newcomers, new flow. That's gonna bring a lot of foot traffic.
Yeah, I mean
so.
we're really excited about it. It's a huge opportunity for us now.
Well, I spoke with Alex Morgan, your new stylist. I don't know if you recall her or familiar with her, but
Okay.
she's a new stylist. She's actually been taking care of me for a long time, and my family as well. But she's new to the role, and I actually wanted to kind of hear a little bit about yourself and what you do with the business and how, and just how you're managing a role in the salon.
Okay, yeah. So basically, it's me, and then I have a support person, and then 6 other employees underneath me at the salon. So I'm kind of higher picture. I'm like 30,000 foot view. I'm not really as involved, on. I'm not doing any of the not procedures, but any of the treatments. I leave that to my staff.
Okay. Okay. So do you kind of see the flow of traffic or the reports or stuff like that? Is that
Yeah.
what kind of see? You're not necessarily cutting hair out
Exactly,
there. Well, I wanted to kind of. Do you currently use a software company?
Yeah. I mean, we have one in house. It's fine. It just. With the increased traffic that we're about to start seeing from the States, I think that we definitely need to, kind of improve ours. So that's why I'm excited to hear what all you guys have.
Yeah. And well, before we go on in our presentations, I want to just kind of give you a brief agenda on what I'd like to uncover
Okay.
in this meeting. So first, I wanted to kind of, like I said, get to know how your business functions. See if Salambis can really help you with that, and ultimately, if you find that this will be it's just a powerful tool, we can meet up with Raphael. Does
Okay.
that sound good to you?
Sounds great.
All right. So you say you currently use a software.
And in-house software.
In-house software. And is this technology driven, or is it more hands-on, or is it?
It's more hands-on. It's kind of clunky.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you guys have a direct reporting system? How is it?
Yeah, I mean, there's a delay in the reporting system, so I definitely think that something that would help us would be real-time reporting.
Okay.
For appointments, just to make sure that we have the appropriate staffing.
Correct. And do you guys also do you currently use a client relations management or anything like that?
Not really. I mean, I think that the system that we're using tries to encompass it all, but it's just not doing the best job.
Okay. But what do you currently use to really build relationships with your clients? I mean, because
it's a lot of traveling guests,
Uh-huh.
so it's not really repeat business, if that makes sense.
Correct. So
It's really just throughout the few days that they're on the property.
But do you not see any sort of retention, as in it's purely tourism?
Correct.
Okay. So this, I guess, wouldn't necessarily be something that you're interested in, or would you like to obtain some of your local market or anything like that?
I think, I mean, the biggest thing that we would like is probably marketing to the guests, like, after they make the reservation, but before they arrive, just so that they know what all we offer.
Okay, okay. And within that, do you have an inventory management so we can? So what's the system that you use on that actually?
So right now, I mean, we have so many suppliers. Basically, what we need is something that keeps the inventory real time and gives us inventory reports so that we don't run out of supplies.
Okay, okay. So how do you actually track the merchandise though? So I know you're talking about supplies, but how do you track that? How do you necessarily see what you have on hand? Do you like?
Yeah, there's a delay. It's not real time. So yeah, basically we put the information in, but basically yeah, I mean, ideally, I think what would really help us is if we had a system that was up to date and would just let me know when to start reordering some of the supplies.
Correct. And well, but that's what has like the lack of product ever gave you an issue with when you're top performer? Say like, you know, like as a stylist, you're going out there, you're cutting hair, and you don't have your products of shampoo or clients wanting to buy the shampoo. Has that ever had an issue where you lost clients or lost some of your performers?
Absolutely. How unprofessional does it look when, you know,
when
we're a salon and we don't have enough?
I gotta say, I don't really have much hair, but when I go to a salon, you know what I mean, and they use that shampoo and conditioner, I like feel like I'm like in a, you know, like a commercial.
Right.
Not Giovanni, but but if I can provide you a software that would really track and what you have on your supply, and not just track to see number wise of each product, but it can show you what is high in demand. So you can see, you know, shampoo B is selling a lot this week. You can reorder, or you can track to see not just by your inventory, but this can lead to your reporting as well.
Okay. Now, I guess my biggest concern is like web accessibility as well. You know, not just for clients, you know, to be able to make some reservations, but employees as well. So that's definitely a big need, especially for those traveling from the U.S. because, you know, if they're en route, you know, they want to be able to make different reservations.
Correct, yeah. And that's something that we provide. I don't know if you're familiar with cloud-based. Have you ever heard of that before?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, ideally, that's what we would go to.
Yeah, and that's actually one of the systems it's so tech savvy. Honestly, with our technology growing every day and having access to your appointments on your phone, on your computers, and you can add new appointments, or you can see how you're doing this today. You know, this is something that would really be advanced. Are you familiar with? Do you have anything of that sort?
Yeah, but I mean, I guess my biggest concern is that the internet in Cuba is pretty inconsistent.
Okay.
How is this going to be reliable for us?
Well, yeah. I mean, do you guys have any sort of plan on advancing your internet with all these newcomers coming into your resorts?
I mean, it's not really my call, just because like in Cuba as a whole,
yeah, I get it.
You know, the internet's pretty shoddy. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's something I can definitely actually look into a little bit more into details and seeing if there's a way we can back up. We can get your information, but I want it to be where you have in your phone, you can pull it up and see what your results are,
Okay.
correct? And if you're having issues with your internet, we can, like I was saying, we can perhaps send you emails directly where when you do have your internet, we can just give you all the details that you want. This is my concerns. I want to know how my stylists are performing and so on, and we can just do that directly for you.
Okay.
You know, is that something you think would be interesting for you?
Yeah, I mean, I guess our biggest concern is, you know, the reliability of the internet.
Okay. So, just as a recap, because sorry, we just had a lot of information going here. So, supply is one of your needs right now. If you want to have a smoother process with supply, correct? Internet has been something up and down, but you want to have a cloud-based system where you can have access to your information on hand.
Correct. Yep. And
Correct?
real time.
Real time. Yeah, real time. Yeah. Cool. And okay, so and reporting wise, is that something that you would like as well? Something that you can have access to? Seeing, like saying, your daily performance on your stylist, is that something that you currently have?
I mean, that's not super huge for me. I mean, you know, we're a pretty small team here, only 6 of us. But really, I mean, I think that, you know, my employees have been with me for a long time. They're probably not the most tech savvy.
Okay.
And I think that they would need be able to be like ramped up with the system as well.
Okay. Well, you have 6 staff members. Are you planning to expand much when you get the
I
new
mean,
Carnival
hopefully, right?
cruises
Yeah,
coming in? You're gonna have a whole boatload of it, cruises everywhere. I mean,
Yeah, we're excited. We're looking forward to it.
Okay. And is there anything else I need to clarify? I've got some pointers here of what your needs are.
Yeah, no, I think it sounds good. We can keep going.
Okay. Well, as of now, I kind of get an understanding of how your salon functions and where are some opportunities. I'm going to go ahead and present to you some of what Salon Biz can do for your business. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I'm going to put it up here. Okay. All right. So this is our presentation. So in Salon Biz, we believe in empowerment. This is something that we want to make sure that each person can strive for.
Okay.
And this right here is a cloud-based system. So this will give you access to all your information that you're familiar with.
Okay.
With the internet situation that you currently have, like I was saying, I'll find more details on what exactly we can make this. You know, if I was thinking maybe with an email, would you think that would be something that would be interesting for you?
Maybe.
So we can send you the pointers of what you want, and we can just send it to an email. So when you do get some internet access, you need it real time, yeah. So, and then, so you have your appointment system.
Okay.
So in the appointment system, we have your whole access to your appointments.
Okay.
So it's live. So you can see where you're open, if you have a flexibility, what your stylist is doing. You know, you can really access all your appointments.
So are our guests able to put appointments through the system?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's open, it's live. So it's something that you can access and see. Say if you're having I'm at home and not really having a busy day, and I'm like, man, I need to get a haircut. And I can see how the salon's doing or whatnot.
And how does it work for walk-ins?
Well, for walk-ins, you can actually, like saying, it's a system. It's just like you were doing handwritten wise. You have it here. You can say, okay, I have an appointment coming. If it's walk-in, you're not busy, you can have them come in. Does that clarify a little bit there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And here are some CRM. I know this is something client relation-wise, since this cube is a lot of tourism, that you said it's not a necessary concern, but this is an opportunity that you can take on. So if you start seeing repeated clients coming in, as in tourists, especially during the winter time, we get a lot of Europeans coming in, you can send them well-being messages. So, hey, thank you for stopping by in our salon.
Oh, awesome. That's huge, because, I mean, we're looking for something to market to the salon guests, after they arrive, after they make the reservation, but before they arrive, so they know what all we provide here.
Yeah, and that's something that goes a long way. It's you're in a resort, you're on vacation, you're having a good time, and when you get a message from someone saying, hey, thank you for stopping by, I hope you enjoyed your time in our salon, it could be really powerful too.
Awesome.
You like that one?
That's cool, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So here's some stock on hand, so you can see retail POS, so you can see exactly what you have.
Now, our salon has an inventory of over 100 suppliers. This system can't track all of them, can it?
You can track, let me show you right here, with your reports as well, what exactly is going in and out. So you can see it with your inventory control. You can set it up as an app. Yes, you can. You can, in other words, you can set all your products and seeing if there's issues going on with it. That's a red flag.
Okay.
Is that
interesting? Now, I guess a big concern for me is going to be like data security. I mean, how can you keep all of our guest data secure?
Yes, and let me see here 1 second. Sorry, I have a right there. Advanced communication. We have security is actually something that's always been brought up now, especially when you're dealing with internet and web security, because you look at the situation with Target and stuff like that. We do secure the information, but we don't hold their credit cards or anything like that as of now. It's just really mainly contact information, and if they agree to hold your contact information, then you're signing on a waiver and stuff like that, like when you're putting it in.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? And and this is also something we do offer with your credit card. Do you guys currently use a credit card system?
Yes, we do.
Okay. What do you guys what's your percentage on your credit cards? Do you guys
I'm not sure. I don't know. That'll probably be our bookkeeping girl. I don't know what our percentage is right now.
Okay, well, that's something that we do have as well with Chase, is that we do offer rates that start at 1.9%, which is significantly low depending what it is.
It seems low. I guess this sounds like really expensive.
Yeah? What's your concerns with the price?
That we can't afford it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, we can really see, like, will this really help your business grow? I mean, if you're looking at these opportunities, if you can find opportunities that really strive your business, would $149 really hold you back from reaching your profits?
Yeah, I mean,
or ultimate
we
goal?
already paid an upfront cost for our current system that we have now, so
Okay.
it's not like an ongoing cost. I mean, how often would I have to pay $149?
Correct, and that's monthly.
Monthly?
So, and there's different levels as well. And like I was saying, this right here, this system offers huge markets that you can develop. You know, you're mentioning supplies and internet and reporting, and we offer a good majority of that. And like you're saying, a lot of the times, depending on what your credit card percentage is, if it's 4%, 5%, you're saving about 3% on just that alone, which can be equivalent to just paying that off monthly.
Okay.
Does that clarify a little bit?
A little bit. I guess I'm just having a tough time seeing the positive ROI of, for right now,
Okay, and the positive, and that's where I think the reporting system would be really beneficial to you. And I think when you can track every penny that's going into your salon with your stylist, you can really set higher quotas and goals. Do you guys
Okay.
have any goals right now for your stylist?
Absolutely. I mean, we always have, the goal to upsell, because once we get our customers in, once they're in person, it's easier to upsell, another treatment or massage or, waxing or something. So, yeah, we always go to upcharge or
Okay.
upsell.
Okay, and that's something that you can really see who's doing well.
Okay.
So, I think this system will really help you with, especially the reporting aspect and inventory, all your main goals that you want to do in your business. But this one right here, you'll be able to really track each individual. So, this is an idea of what SalonBiz can really offer to you. Do you think this will be something that Rafael would be interested in? We can set up a meeting.
I think right now, let me review this information a little bit. I kind of want to look at it a little bit more in depth, and then we can go from there.
Okay,
right.
and then that works perfectly. I will go ahead and can I contact you within the next week to see if maybe we can schedule me with Rafael?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Do you want a copy of anything? I can email you.
Yeah,
this
that'd be great. Yeah,
information.
yeah. If I could
So-
review it, that would be.
Yeah,
really
I understand there's a lot of information, especially if you said you do have a system in hand. I can see how you don't want to, take one away, and but with the newcomers coming in, I think you should definitely prepare.
Okay, awesome.
All right.
Well,
Well, I'm going to say thank you for your time.
Thank you, Richard.
And I'll contact you next week.
Awesome, very good. Thanks, Richard.
Thank you.
I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Yeah, thank you.